ask us how we got started in property. So in February 2014, we were both really fed up with our jobs. And it just so happened at the time that we came across a one-day free seminar.
I got emailed out of the blue, didn't I? So
Yeah.
I signed up to this one-day event, one little sort of seminar thing, and we're going through it, and it's all sounding great. The speaker's sort of making a lot of sense as a property-specific event.
Yeah, it really resonated with us.
Yeah, and so there was this one part where he had this book, and he was talking about taking action, and people that take action, you know, are the ones that are successful. And he goes, so who wants this book? And everyone went, yeah, we want the book. And then he goes, yeah, but who wants the book? And everyone was like, yeah, we want the book. And so he puts it up in the air this time, and he goes, who wants the book? And out the corner of my eye, I saw this guy sort of get out of his chair a little bit. So I bolted up to the front and I grabbed the book, and he was like, yeah, well done for taking action, blah, blah, blah. Alicia got excited, and we fell prey to their sort of marketing tactics, because it was all about scarcity and taking action. So the guy was like, the first 3 or 5 people that goes to the back can take their partner on for free on their 1-day, 3-day course or whatever. So Alicia runs straight to the back and signs up.
And signed us up, yeah.
So at the time, I was like, what the hell? Like, that's so much money, etc., etc. When actually it really wasn't. But it was a big deal to us then, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But I felt really like this was our calling, that, you know...
It felt right.
This is something we both wanted to go into, and we did it. I mean, call it irrational, but I think actually it was one of the best irrational decisions we made, because it kickstarted it.
However, we started doing our due diligence on the company, and it wasn't sounding great. But, you know, we thought we'll be open-minded, we'll take it with a pinch of salt, and, you know, we've read the reviews and we can see, you know, what it was about. So
yeah, we couldn't get out of it, so we just thought we'd make the best of it.
Yeah, we were still buzzing to do it anyway, because it was a start. That was how we started. So while we're doing the due diligence, I actually came across a different company which seemed a lot better, and sort of their values, etc., etc., sort of resonated a bit more with us. So we decided to do a few one-day courses with them as well, just to check out how they sort of ran.
Yeah, and whilst we were there, we were quite impressed with them. So we did sign up to their 4-day course, which talked you through everything property in depth. Obviously, we still had the other company to go to, so we had that. I think it was in the end of July, and then this company was a couple of weeks later or something, beginning of August, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, first of all, we went on to the first company, did the 3-day training with them, and it was fine. We were expecting it to be terrible because of the reviews, but actually it was fine. It was quite intense marketing, but we knew that we weren't going to...
It was a hard sell.
Yeah,
I think that is what massively let them down.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why we decided not to go with them.
We didn't resonate with how they operated, and they wasn't as transparent as the other company. The other company is really transparent, which is something we are. So yeah, and then the whole time we were getting a lot of stick aggro, or how do you want to say it? Alicia's parents basically thought we were getting ripped off. They did not trust what we were doing, or the companies. We were getting a lot of stick.
Yeah. So after the 4-day training, we went out and went to lettings agents and estate agents in our area, and just trying to get a feel for everything around where we were investing, and came across this perfect property. I mean, it was completely gutted, just needed a refurb. It was perfect for starting out with. The problem with it is it didn't have a kitchen or a bathroom, therefore it needed to be bought cash. And where on earth we were going to find upwards of 200k from, we didn't know, but it was such a great property. So we went home and we were talking to my parents about it, and when we sort of showed them the figures, they were quite impressed. Up until this point, they'd been quite quite sceptical of the training that we'd done, but with what we'd found, they revealed that actually they had more than the amount that we needed for this project just sitting in the bank.
As you do.
So from that point on, to, I suppose, settle their fears of the training that we'd done and that we weren't being conned, we managed to get my mum enrolled in a 1-day course, and she went up and she saw the company and what they were preaching, and actually thought, no, it's quite, it's a good company, and they know what they're talking about. So it was just building confidence with them, to the point where they wanted to go with us into the property.
So what we did learn is that if the deal's right, the money will come, because I didn't believe it until that point. And so we ended up buying the house. So that's how we got started in December 2014.
And that's it. That was the start of our business.
Yeah.